about made it. We actually entered the wrong studio, so we're not late technically, but we are late. Yeah, we're early if we're late, man. Come on, we're Turks, innit? That's just how it goes. But bro, welcome everybody. Welcome. It's weekly waffle. It's that time of the week. International break is over. This is pre-season, man. This is pre-season. But how's everyone doing in the chat? Smash a like on this video first and foremost. Welcome. Hass, my broski. Obviously, we linked up not too long ago, Crep City, which we are going to touch on. But how you been, man? What's the latest with you, bro?
Bro, it feels like it's been so long since like we went to Crep City. We went, since the last show. It just feels like it's been ages, man. So it's good to be back. It's good to be back with the homies and the home girls in the chat and everyone else watching. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, man. But we're back. We're back. So there's plenty to talk about because it's been 2 weeks. So we're gonna get through a lot of stuff tonight, man. Not going to keep it long, but we're going to get through a lot of stuff tonight.
Yeah, it feels like ages ago since we last did our weekly waffle. But yeah, I think the Crep City thing, I guess we'll start with there, man. Before we get into what's on feet and latest pickups. What did you think, bro? Because this was my first Crep City officially. Like, yes, I've been to other events. Planned to go to Crep Cities before, had tickets, just didn't work out. I was always told these horror stories, like it's too packed, you can't enjoy it, too many like hype beasts and stuff like that. I didn't find any of that this time, maybe because the culture feels like it's shifting slightly. It feels like there's actual sneakerheads there now. It's not just, oh, Jordans, hype beast and stuff like that. But yeah, man, how did you find it, bro?
I thought, you know what, it was really organized. I found that it was easy to get around. There weren't none of this, pushing and shoving and, people trying to get past each other and things like that. I thought it was well organized. It felt like a bit like Laces Out, a similar format, very similar. And that was very organized as well. And yeah, man, we saw like, a whole range of stuff. Like we saw so many different shoes, but, we're going to talk about it. P6000s, again.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Like everywhere you look, left, right, center. I look in my pocket, anywhere, P6000. Like it was literally everywhere. But we're going to get onto that. But yeah, other than that, it was nice to see a good turnout, bro. Like just a whole plethora of people from all backgrounds, which is what you love to see. So for me, I did go to one other event a few years back, which was a bit chaotic, let's say. So this experience this time around was much cleaner, much cleaner. So yeah, I don't know if you had that same feeling as well. I think you did.
Yeah, I think it didn't feel like Kicks and Coffee. It was definitely more manic than that. But I felt like Laces Out, like it was enjoyable, busy, just enough to keep you interested, to have a look around. A lot of things going on as well. But yeah, I think for us, it was obviously more about getting content and things like that for Shoe Stack. Shout out to them. Best display crates by far. Like, and I'm not just saying that, they really are. And then obviously linking up with my boys who weren't really sneakerheads, they wanted to come down. They always want to, pick up some heat. And Prozac as well, man. Obviously, we saw people like Bugs there, some other people. Lou was here. Obviously, she came down. I think Killswitch couldn't make it, so she took his ticket. Pretty cool, obviously. She twinned with me wearing the Amamania 95s.
That was a mad moment, man. When she rocked up with the 95 Amamanias, I was like, nah, she didn't just rock up with the 95s, man. But shout out to Lou, man. Like, it's such a cool girl, man. Honestly, like, it was such a vibe, like having her with us, like the whole day. It was just a great vibe all around, man. There weren't no negativity, all positivity, man.
Yeah, honestly. And chat, just to let you guys know, broskies, Hass did actually step on my Amamaniers in German doner kebab. It wasn't on purpose, so we'll allow him.
Yeah.
Luckily, thank God, Crep Protect.
Shout out to Crep Protect.
So luckily I sprayed them twice before I left the house.
bro.
before I
Can
left.
can I just say, yeah, I felt so bad after I stepped. It wasn't even like a proper step. Let's be honest, yeah. It was a graze. It was a graze, but it was enough, right? But obviously, I know what it feels like, so I felt the pain just as much as you, man.
Yeah, my
Honestly,
heart sank.
but it was
My
cool.
heart
Like
sank.
when I looked down, I was like, please, 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 and it was fine. Like, you know, just shows you I got clean souls. So uh,
No, do you know what it was? It was because where we were sitting in German Doner Kebab. For those who don't know, it's like a food little takeaway spot, and it was such an awkward corner where we were. And then I think we were greeting Lou, so I went around to say hello. Then me and Hass sort of crossed paths. But then as I'm sitting down, he sort of treads, and I was like, like, you know, you just have that look. You just look down, you're like, oh, okay, it's all good, it's all good. And then yeah, went back. Well, came back to Manchester, cleaned up the patters because they got really dirty. Just sort of like a dry wipe and stuff like that. Same with the Amamaniers, they were all good. But yeah, man, I mean, it's pretty. What I wanted to say as well, like the whole shoe stack thing is so cool because you look at these companies and you only know so much where you're thinking, how do they run this sort of company or how do they get stock and stuff like that and competition as well, because there are a few competitors, obviously not on the same level, but there are. So you're talking to these people like Bernardo, shout out to him, the founder and stuff, and he's telling you all these little gems and how Crep Protect tried to sue them because they brought out the boxes and then obviously little bits and bobs I can't really say on camera about other companies. And it's just like, wow. Like, you think EastEnders has drama, start up a company in the sneaker community or sneaker culture and you'll get drama. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it was really cool, man. It was eye-opening. Obviously, linking up with you, bro. Hass, it's always a vibe. Do you know what I mean? Were you tempted to cop anything at all? Like, because I know, obviously, you got your jacket, you know?
I was tempted, to be fair, one pair of shoes, but a couple of factors sort of put me off. The shoes in question were the 95, 97, sorry, 95, 97, the Sean Wotherspoons. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I saw there was like 3 pairs, right? And there was one pair in particular I was going for like 400, 390 or 400. And I was like, actually, it looks quite clean. Like, you know, looking at it, at the shoe, the sole, the midsole and everything. And then I thought to myself, it's used, obviously, but realistically, how many times am I going to be able to get it on feet and not feel like, when is it going to go?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about, because like it's a different story if I'm picking up a brand new dead stock, you know, fresh out of the box. Obviously the lifespan is going to be somewhat better, maybe. But yeah, it just sort of put me off, man. I was like, yeah, I don't know, man, dropping like 400 quid and yeah, I don't know. But I was close. I was tempted because it's a grail, man. It's 100% a grail. And then yeah, I was close to dropping 50 bags on the Freddie SB. So you know,
yeah, that was mad. I was like, I think that's the second time I've seen them in person, and you're always skeptical. You're always thinking, "Oh, how did they get them?"
Did you cop a fill?
I didn't, man. I should have.
Oh, you should have
took
copped
some
the fill, bro.
pictures and stuff like that. But
You
I was
see?
like, at that time, it was so busy on that store, and everyone was getting pictures. I was like, do you know what? I'll come back, and then just forgot about it. But yeah, you're always kind of skeptical because obviously, I'm not saying they were fake, but you're always just thinking, is it like, weren't they all burnt? You know what I mean? How the hell of all places did this guy got them or these people got them? But regardless, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, man. They just, bro, you know, when you just see, it's like a movie star. You see like a star, like a Drake, a Kendrick or something, you're like starstruck.
Yeah.
And it's a shoe.
Popped up from like, oh my god, it was like just sitting right at the top. It was like a Christmas tree of shoes, and that was right at the top, like the star on top. So yeah, it was great to see that. And obviously for me, the other shoe that I was really absolutely gassed to see was the Ducks of a Feather Air Max 1, which was Wow. And I think
Yeah.
that was going for what, $5,000? I think
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
5K.
It was crazy.
But
Yeah.
what a shoe, man! What a shoe! Like I've never seen it up close and personal till Crep City. And all I got to say is, bro, if they ever, we know they're never going to release that again. So you know, it's not going to be repeated. Let's put it that way. But such a great shoe, man. It's just the price.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
It
Wow.
is. It is like one of them. It's gonna be on a like, well, in years to come, it's gonna be on a level of a Freddie where obviously it got an official release and everything, but you're not gonna see many of them about. They're not gonna be going for 30K and stuff, but you get what I mean. It's gonna be one of them rare shoes that you have to stop the person that's wearing them. And like, yo, bro, those are clean. Do you know what I mean? But
Like the cherry
yeah,
woods, bro. Like the
yeah,
cherry
yeah,
woods
yeah.
are like shoes, and I've seen a couple of people with those on, but it's very rare that you would see that shoe on feet, man. That, I mean, wow, that's like a holy grail. If there's a grail, I mean, those are like a holy grail for me, anyway. What a pair, man! What a pair.
Yeah, it was like there was very few shoes that stood out on these stalls, and you're like, as a proper enthusiast, wherever it is, like Air Max or whatever, you're looking for these little gems and thinking, oh man, one day, when the mortgage is finished, you know, maybe one day. But yeah, it was cool, man. They had things like rugs there. There was like an Air Max 95 neon rug, all these different rugs, Lego sets as well in the shape of different silhouettes, and key rings. I think you picked up a key ring, like a Vans key ring, wasn't it?
Yeah, so my wife, she absolutely loves Vans. Like she's a Vans girl. So I thought, why not? You know, I've got funny enough, bro, I've already got a shattered backboard key ring. So I thought I've already got one. So I bought my missus one. I was gonna buy one anyway. But yeah, the Vans one, pretty cool. Comes in a little box as well. So yeah, just really nice, man. If I remember, you bought the Air Max 95 OG neon one at Laced Out. So yeah, man, that's so cool, man. Honestly,
1 second. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean,
banging.
It's one of those things like you don't always get the shoes you want in a keyring, and it's like if you can get them, then get them because you might not be able to get them next time, kind of thing. But yeah, it was a good day out, man. It did feel though, it was kind of like not draining on the day, but it was like okay, like it weren't one of those things where you could stay right to the end. And I know we did almost, but it was like okay, we're done now. Like me, you, and Prozac was just like. We just felt our age at one point. It was like, right,
Yeah, man.
we've got our content. We had a good chat. Obviously, podcasted it up with Prozac and stuff like that. But I think because we got there early before it opened at like 10:30, it was kind of like okay, like
yeah, we were there really, really early. Like you know, obviously we were in there with the sellers. We wanted to get some content before you know everything kicked off, sort of thing. So it was in a way, it was good to see the other side of it as well, from a seller's perspective, getting there, setting up and everything else, and the place starting to get busy. So it was good to see it from the other side of the fence as well. So that for me made it a fantastic day from start to finish, you know. And, you know, we had dramas with the rain and everything else. And, you know, we were scared, hearts were in mouths, bro. Like when the heavens opened up, people are thinking, I'm not coming out of Box Park. Yeah. I don't care if it rains for 2 days, I'm staying here until the rain stops. But
literally,
it was one of those situations. Bro, I've got to quickly say congratulations to Darren Smith in the chat, who, by the looks of it, sorry, I just caught with a side eye, managed to get not one, but 2 pairs of the premium goods Air Max 1s. How you managed to cop a pair of those would be very interesting to know. Do let us know, Darren. Please do let us know, because you would be one of 718, I believe, for one pair and 730 odd for the other pair. So huge congrats to you, bro. We need to know what the story is behind that cop, as Killswitch said, because, bro, like I said, that is, if there's W's, that's a massive W. So yeah. And we're going to talk about the premium goods MX1 in a bit, but this is a good precursor to that conversation.
Yeah, you know what? Just when you think like it starts to calm down for a few days at least, or just 1 week, craziness just comes out. Like we've even had the Sauconys, which we're going to talk about, the Glower Constrictors.
Ah,
Crazy drop out of nowhere, bro. You know. But look, before we get into all of that, wrapping up the Crep City stuff. Before obviously we talk about recent pickups because there were a few. What's been on feet today, Broski? What's been
on feet today?
Let us know in the chat as well, Broski. What's been on feet?
Here we go.
We love to talk about that.
I'm not even going to say nothing. I went gym today. Oh, wrong shoes. I went gym today and had my trusty Huaraches on. I love a pair of Huaraches. I think these ones were called something rainbow. I can't remember, but I know that they're quite rare. I don't see these on many feet. And lovely outsole there as well. I love the outsole on these. And it sort of gives me, you know, the color tone. It sort of gives me like Lorenzo vibes. You know, the color tone.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that about the outsole. Yeah,
sort of fades into pink and then orange and then gum, and it's got this sort of iridescent bit here, which is quite nice. Yeah, man, these are quite old, but they're in great condition. As you can see from the back end as well. The band around the back has not snapped yet, so yeah, it's all good, man. These are in fantastic condition. I absolutely love these. Love wearing them to the gym. I just love wearing Huaraches to the gym in general, bro. But I got one more since I didn't have those properly on all day. I'll go with what I had on yesterday, and some of you might have seen on Instagram already. Yes, it's the OG UNC Black Toes.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Amazing, man. I love these shoes. Do you know what? We talk about quality on Jordan 1s and stuff, leather quality. I don't think these shoes get as much love as they should because the quality on these are fantastic. The leather, look at that leather, man. Just so nice. Like it's beautiful. And you know, again, around the ankle, it's just so plush. You can see that there. And I've had these for a while now. And as you can see, the condition, amazing. I've worn them so many times. Yes, those who are wondering, I have got white SB laces in this. Yes, I did prefer the thicker laces, but that's what I had on feet. Underrated shoe, man. Such a great shoe.
Yeah, great shoe, man. I had a bit of a story. I think you know about it anyway, bro. Where I ended up on BBC because of that shoe. Got them early from GOAT before release. I think I paid about $4.50. This was like COVID time, so Jordan 1s were going for silly money even before they released. So yeah, got one shoe that looked mash up, like looked fake as ever, and the other shoe looked legit. So obviously I had a big thing about it. Was on the BBC talking about sneakers and GOAT and everything else. But yeah, so that was my 15 minutes of fame. But I ended up getting the money from GOAT back and then getting PayPal to refund me too. So I got like 900 quid back. So I was like,
double whammy. Oh my God. Man. I bet GOAT were watching BBC's like, okay, boys, we need to do something here because he's saying a good look. We've got to give him something back.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it was crazy, bro. It was like one of them. And I was fuming because I was doing like content full time. I was like, oh, yeah. you're lying. Like, but I got good numbers on the videos I made in terms of the whole debacle and stuff. But yeah, every time I see that shoe, it just gives me PTSD about it. I'm just like, flipping hell. But what a great colorway, man.
I wore him, bro.
Yeah, it's such a good shoe, man. But look, for me, I just had a dentist appointment today. I hate the dentist, bro. I don't know about you, but even though I'm a grown man that looks after his teeth, like, thank God, but I still get nervous. I don't know why. I think it's from childhood or what, or you're just always thinking of the worst thing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, got to clean there. I don't know if you guys can see the rain and hear the rain in the back, but I wore Oceano 14s scarcely, if that's a word to describe it, because I was wearing shorts. It was raining, pouring. I just ran in and ran out, man. But
So
yeah,
you actually
metallic
tested
plums.
them, like, you know, running as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for their intended purposes. But
Oh
yeah,
man, I can
but yeah,
understand that with the materials and stuff. Any sort of mud on that, you're cooked, bro.
no, man. The thing is, because it's got a cream mesh underlay,
That's what I'm
it's a
saying. Like,
scary thing. Yeah.
it's so difficult, man. I mean, a lot of people that wouldn't have any knowledge about cleaning shoes would probably just chuck it in the washing machine, which is
Oh, bro.
so wrong. You shouldn't do that. Don't
No,
throw
it
your
is.
shoes in the washing machine, man.
Do you know what? I've done that twice, yeah, but it's with Rejuvenators pods. So you
Yeah,
do it on a cold wash, and then it's actually all right. But you can't do it with all shoes. Like if it's a mesh runner, just yeah, forget it, man. Forget
Actually,
it. But
talking about cleaning shoes, I went to pick a particular shoe up from Offspring.
mm,
Yep, I did indeed. On Friday last week, whilst I was up there, the Selfridges one, might I add. Whilst I was up there, just around the corner, before you get to Offspring on the first floor, they have a shoe cleaning service. There was two guys there cleaning vigorously, doing their thing. I thought it was quite cool. Must be quite expensive though. I think it was something like £40 a shoe or something. But,
okay.
these guys were doing a proper job on the shoes. So any of you who are in London, live near to London, if you really desperately need to get a pair cleaned, you know, you've been out, and this ain't me plugging them, by the way. I've got no affiliation, but I just thought it's a good idea maybe to check out those guys in Selfridges because it looked like they were doing a great job, fantastic job, should I say.
Is it Jason Mark, if I'm not mistaken?
Was it Jason Mark? I didn't look at the name. I was just too transfixed on how they were cleaning those shoes, bro. It was just so meticulous. They had their masks on and everything. They were like getting into the grooves and they were doing all this stuff. And I thought, yeah.
It's cool. You know what? Those sort of services are worth it. Say you got like a proper battered pair and you're trying to restore them as much as you can in terms of cleaning. That £40 saves you a whole other shoe if you think about it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Because they had all the gear there as well. Like literally anything you want. They had like paint, they had cleaners, they had even like stitching kind of thing as well, like where they stitch stuff as well. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really good, man. I mean, that sort of business model is great. Like along with social media and stuff like that. Like Rejuvenator, obviously, they're like one of the biggest with Crep Protect and everyone else. But when you see those videos, you go from like proper battered and muddy and everything to like brand new. It's like wow, man, it's crazy. Yeah,
It's like Shulada, bro. Look, I didn't even see the comment. See, there you go. I just saved myself $150.
Yeah, those videos, bro. I'm like, what a legend. Okay, so they're called Sneakers ER. What a cool name, man.
That's it.
Cool
There
name.
you go. Sneakers.
Yeah.
Sneaker. Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't look at the name, or like I said, all I saw was them cleaning, and I was like, if I ever had a pair that I know that I couldn't, you know, bring back to life, I would definitely take it up there because they look like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, that's it, man. But look, one of the most important parts of weekly waffle is latest pickups time. And here's me thinking, I was like, I got back from Crep City, got back to Manchester. I was like, do you know what? I'm not buying anything. I'm taking a week or two off at least, not even thinking about sneakers, just going to focus on tech, stuff like that. And then I ended up with two pickups. So the geezer right in front of me, Hass, he's to blame for one of them. Thankfully, may I add. Yeah. But bro,
don't blame me, bro. Blame the game.
I have to, bro. I have to. Yeah, blame the game. But yeah, talk to me, man. What's obviously been? Let's go like not least important, but least hype kind of thing, and then we'll build it up because we got similar pickups this week as well.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I've only got one pickup this week.
Oh, behave yourself. There's one on the way. Come on.
Yeah, there is. Okay. So let's talk about the one on the way. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Man Like Kill Switch. Got in there early doors. Sent out everyone a link on Discord. for, I think it was the Glow Constrictor Saucony S. I was about to say Saucony SBs. I don't know what's going on with me. Imagine that, right? Saucony SBs. It was about the Glow Constrictor Omni Pro 9s. Bro, I mean, we were looking at those weeks ago and we was like, wow, the quality on those and everything else. So clicked on the link. Obviously, they had the black pair, which had some iridescent hits on it. And they had the green pair as well, which is the ones that I was looking for. And managed to cop a pair of the green pair. Absolutely fire shoe. I can't wait to have them in hand. Obviously, for next week's show, we'll have that. But managed to cop a pair, 10% discount as well. If you've got certain codes. And it came to £144, bro. I mean, look at the quality on the shoes, man. It's just,
and they are sitting
insane. And just whilst we are on the subject of Sauconys, I need to add that Offspring have now added Saucony to their list of shoes. So you will be able to buy certain pairs from Offspring from here on. So if you check out their Instagram or wherever, they've now affiliated themselves again with Saucony. So I can't remember which one it is. I think it is a Omni Pro 9 that they're dropping on their website soon. It's absolutely banging. The colorway looks amazing. But I'm so glad that they're back on the radar of Offspring because, bro, like Saucony, they've been making waves like for time now, and now is their time. I know we've had New Balance, we've had Asics, we've had all sorts of shoes, but Sauconys for me are like the new kids on the block, man. Not new in the sense that they've just come out as a brand, as in they've come to play now with the big boys. So
they've leveled up in it,
bro. If you're looking at quality, if you're looking at aesthetics, if you're looking at comfort, if you're looking at collaborators, they're hitting all those points and more. So they're only going to get better and better. They've got loads of other shoes lined up for this year as well, and I believe for next year as well. So yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it. But yes, in a nutshell, I do have the green pair of Omni Pro Grid Omni 9, should I say, Glower Constrictor in a green colorway, and hopefully those will be arriving tomorrow. So really happy with that. £144, like I said, with the 10% discount, which man, it's a bargain. If you think about it, for what you're getting, it's a bargain.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that these are still a GR. Like, this is on the level of J-Tips materials and details and the look of the shoe as well. Like, I think Scott in my Tripled Up Pod Instagram group, he sent the link in same time as obviously Killswitch as well. So I'm like checking both links. I was like, there's no purple pair. Like, I was like, no, but it was always the green pair. But it was nice to see you could cop these very easily. But apparently the purple is a US exclusive. So I understood, didn't it? I understood. I was like, cool. Then you saying about the 10% off is working. Check the Uni Days code, that works. So I was like, you know what? Even if I don't keep them, I'll get them in for content. It's my first time trying the Omni 9s. And yeah, I thought there's nothing to lose. Do you know what I mean? But what a great looking shoe, man. Even the black, bro. The black with the iridescent and like all three of them are clean,
Yeah, 100%.
And interesting to see it.
Like you said, it's so refreshing that you can just go on the website and cop a pair. And it's not only with the GR pairs, bro. I've bought J-Tips collaborations from the website, no issue whatsoever, and they've eventually sold out. But if you manage to go on the website on the drop day, like there's no issues at all. You can cop yourself a pair. The last J-Tips I got from the actual website as well. So it just shows it can be done right. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's true. And the thing is, I think I've said this before. I think you've said this before, but it does feel very much like when New Balance were getting that mainstream love back where, well, around COVID time, I'd say, with the likes of Joe Freshgoods and, you know, all those sort of collaborators, this feels very much like Saucony's time, where even the GRs are looking as good as the collaborations, and the collaborations are just out of this world, where people who aren't even into Saucony and they're like Nike fanboys or Adidas fanboys or whoever, they're coming over and seeing the light. Like myself, you know, I'm not even afraid to or ashamed to say it, because when a product's good, even the fanboys come out to play, bro. They're just like, I can't even knock them anymore, because everyone used to make fun of New Balance, bro. Let's be honest. Oh,
Yeah.
dad shoes. What are these old man shoes? The gardening shoes. Come on, bro. I'm seeing more New Balances than ever. Like, for example, you know, like these sort of brands. So yeah,
And
it's
also,
cool. It's really
if
cool.
you look back at the past shoes that they've brought out, like the back catalogue of Saucony's, there's so many fire pairs, so many, like that I can't even explain to you how many there are. You know, not only the Pro Grids, but you know, just like Shadow 5000s, for example, or you know, loads of other pairs. There's so many classics, man. So many classics. Like you got the food fight, you got the, I think you got the, it's like the chicken bucket one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's bucket chicken bucket. That one's going for quite a bit on eBay and all other platforms as well. Like, you know, because of how rare it is. There's so many rare pairs out there. It's unbelievable, man. But I mean, you know, New Balance, they've had a lot of success. They've had, you know, they've had their moment. Maybe sort of on the wane, you know, with them introducing the protection pack again, just sort of says to me, are we running out of ideas here? Shall we bring back the protection pack? You know, are we able to produce anything sort of out of the box here? I don't know. They released what was the one they released this week? I think it was the Absorb one.
Oh, the 2000?
Last week. Yeah, the 2000, I think it's called. Yeah. I mean, those are okay, but again, you know, it's not like a, you know, wildly out there shoe sort of thing. But yeah, man, I think like Darren Smith says as well, the Joe Freshgoods collaborations are probably what sort of is their saving grace at this time, because what he's producing is absolutely fire, man. And I can't believe he released his entire catalog as well. I think that was yesterday. So yeah, shout out to JFG, man.
Yeah, you know what? With the 2000s, I feel like what Nike tried to do with the Scorpion, where it was like make such an outrageous shoe, get the attention, get people talking, and people are talking. Like a lot of people in America, especially, are feeling that shoe. They were like selling out the first pair. I got that in hand for a review. It was good. It was very comfortable. It was all the things you'd expect, but it just felt like for the price that it's retailing at, I think £175, the materials weren't matching up. It was very much like a Nike shoe, like through and through, in terms of
I got you.
higher price point, lesser quality materials. And it was like, are they trying to, do you know what I mean? Is this where New Balance are trying to cut corners just for the sake of like getting people talking, creating a new shoe and stuff like that? But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting the next year or two, where the three big brands under Nike and which one's going to take the throne, second place or even first place, you know, with Asics, Saucony, New Balance. Because New Balance, yes, they've had great success. Saucony does look like the next up, even though I prefer Asics, because Asics do have some cool collaborators, and we've touched on this before, but there's just not enough of them, you know. Saucony with J Tips, it kind of feels like he's the man of the moment right now, regardless of brand. Like he is the guy, you know. He's got like 4 or 5 pairs coming out in the same pack that's soon to be released. He's had a shoe already come out this year, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, obviously we're going off on a tangent, but it's really great to see like other brands other than hype brands, you know, like the standard Jordans and Nikes and everything. And I love those brands heavily. Like, as you guys know.
Of course. Like with the whole New Balance thing, like I feel like I prefer most of their back catalogue at the moment rather than the stuff that they're regurgitating now,
Yeah.
that catalog, like I'd love to go back and revisit some of their shoes because they've got some amazing pairs. Like just looking at the JFG, catalog, like the whole re-release they done yesterday. So many fire pairs in there, crazy good, man. And then you look at shoes like the Baklavas, for instance, Action Bronsons, like so many great shoes. It's just, how consistent can they be? That's the thing. Like, I'm sure
You know
that
what it is, bro? I think, with ALD and Teddy Santis, that was a big thing for them, yeah? But even that feels like it's faded. The ALD collabs aren't as frequent and people don't care as much. And Teddy Santis, I don't know if he's still there, but that feels like no one cares as much now anymore because he had like seasons, didn't he? He released like Teddy Santis packs and everything and whatever. It's like no one's really like. There's more variety from other brands, is what I'm trying to say. So there's not as much focus just on New Balance.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, look. Next up, bro, because we both got this shoe. Can't wait to get it in. I need to double check my emails, but I think mine said tomorrow or the day after. So yeah, that can't wait to get these in, man. But yeah, obviously one of the biggest pickups over the past week or so. Absolute madness, bro, with with trying to cop in store and stuff. But you know what I'm talking about. These guys know what I'm talking about. It's the Levi's Air Max 95, bro. Talk to me, man. You got to talk me through it, bro. Because what a pickup, man.
Well, it's no secret. Everybody knows what shoes we're talking about. So first of all, I want to start by saying a big shout out to Offspring. Blessed me up with a pair of the Levi Air Max 95s. Before I bring the shoes into focus for you guys, I just want to show you the box. You've probably seen so many videos by now, but the box is cool. Gone from the orange to the red. You've got the co-branding there with Levi's and the swoosh. Official colorway, black anthracite gym red, or noir anthracite rouge gym noir. I like the sound of that rouge. I love that. Size 8.5 I got. And yeah. So the shoes themselves come in a lovely sort of tissue paper with the Levi co-branding. It's like the dollar bill sort of thing. It's really nice. Just like a little, nice little nod to Levi's. And yeah, usually sometimes with some collaborations, you just get a piece of tissue paper. Not with these. They've gone full out, full on with the branding. As you can see in my hand, I've got the 2 spare laces, one with which the shoes came with, and the other with sort of little blue speckles in there, like a rope lace that goes in the shoe. Also, on the shoe, you do get this nice little tag, which is a Levi's tag, Air Max Levi's. I've taken mine off. So those are the things that you get with the shoe. Absolutely fire. Then we come to the shoes, bro. Yep, I have the black pair, and Broski's got the white pair. Just like Michael Jackson said, it doesn't matter if it's black or white. But I really wanted the black pair. I'm just gonna go and show you the right pair because the right pair is the one with the Levi's tag on it. Yes, the left pair does not have the tag on it. Not a major deal breaker for me, but yeah, man, the red laces just make this shoe for me. I mean, so sick with the red laces. The quality of the denim, absolutely phenomenal. They've done a great job with it. I love the way that the denim's sort of fraying on each line. You get some sort of contour there. It's not sort of just full on black. You can see the waves there just through the fraying of the denim, which I think is fantastic. They've given it the big booty as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so your pair will have the big booty as well, bro. The white pair. No gum sole on these like the white pair, but we have got some more branding on the outsole. So the left pair has Levi's, the right pair has Nike, and same with the inside as well. If you can see that, Levi's and Nike branding on the insoles. So I just want to quickly show you if I can get the insole out, which I can. Absolutely fire, man. Look at that.
Oh, that is sick.
Insole there. And it's the same with the Nike one as well.
So is that like silk?
Yeah, it's like silk material. Yeah. So this isn't going to fade or rub off or anything. I mean, this might here annoyingly. But again, it's no major thing. But yeah, man. I mean, I was surprised. It was one of those shoes that was sort of on my radar. But I was like, I'm not going to be too fast if I don't get them. But now having them in hand, I'm so pleasantly surprised at the quality, the comfort. Bro, let's talk about the comfort on these shoes, man. I don't know what it is, right? I went true to size. I've got narrow feet. It fits perfectly. For me, the comfort on these, it's not a 95, man. It can't be a 95. For the comfort that I'm getting from this shoe, I thought I had it on the other day for a few hours and the day before as well, because I had to get it on again just to confirm. And I was like, no, they've done
that
something.
big bubble, man.
They've done something to the shoe, bro. Because the pinky was fine. The pinky was singing all day. The pinky was fine. So no issues with this. Obviously, look, we've had people in the Discord asking what size should I go. Some people said half a size up, maybe because of the denim and stuff. Now, I think the denim sort of makes it more sort of breathable. I don't know. There's something about it. Maybe more stretchy than your standard leather. But for me, going true to size with a narrow feet, perfect. If you're a wide footer, I would say perhaps half a size up, just to make sure. But I can't get over how good these shoes are, man. I mean, this black pair, it's a lot of people said, yeah, but it's another black pair. But for me, just having the red laces swapped out for the red laces just makes so much of a difference. And also the air bubble being blue as well. I think you can, I don't know if you can see it, but it's blue.
Yeah. Wow.
So
that would have been so good if it was red, if they did that. But even that still looks good.
Yeah, they're not brave enough to go there yet, bro. But it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. But yeah, like I said, key features for me. I love the frame on here. You can see the waves that tell you that it's a 95. I love the stitching on there, the co-branding. Kind of wish they had it on both pairs, but again, not a problem. And yeah, man, down the spine, you've got a nice sort of leather hit there. So, bro, they've done a good job on this, man. I'm really happy with it, and I'm sure when you get your pair in hand, there's certain points that you might agree with what I've just said, but overall, I think again, it's another one of those shoes where the hype has sort of matched the shoe somewhat. Because, I mean, let's be honest, and we'll talk about it now if you want, but the drop was, I'm thinking of a word to use, but I'm just going to go with the word farce, yeah? It was farcical, man. It was, and I'm talking about the Levi's store up in Regent Street. Shout out to everyone who queued up outside overnight as well. Shout out to the people that organized the ticket system. No shouts out to the people who decided to go against that system and try and, force their way through. Guys and girls, man, we need to carry ourselves with certain etiquette, man. Like, I know people are hyped for the shoe. If you look at other countries like France, we can take a lot from how their drops went, how they sort of behaved and everyone got their pairs, man. Like, I'm sure a lot of people would have gotten their pairs that day had everyone just queued up. Like, you know, I know it's not an official ticket system, but at the same time, we need to have respect for people that were there, like from the day before, bro, like queuing up. And to hear that some people, or most that queued up, didn't get their pairs, and people who came afterwards and got in front got pairs, for me, is just diabolical. That can't be happening. Like, I'm just trying to picture myself in that situation and how I would feel, and the things that I would want to do. Nah, bro, it's not the one. I get it, people are hyped, and I love the fact that, you know, we're seeing the kind of hype that we used to see back in the day. I love the fact that, you know, Nike are sort of creating that buzz again, but I don't like everything else at the moment that is going on around it. You know, we need to support each other, man. Everyone needs to support each other, and, you know, we need to do better, and Levi's need to do better as well, bro. I'm not going to just single out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, man.
Yeah, I'm not just going to single out the people that were there because they did what they did, but at the same time, Levi's should have been more prepared for what was about to happen. You know, it's not like it's a small time collaboration. You know, you've got a collaboration with Nike. Nike equals, you know, young, hungry kids that actually want the shoes. That equals unruliness. You've got to factor these in. Like, you know, you've got to take these things into account. You know, could they have dealt with it a bit better on the day? You know, could they have said to people, right, okay, we're going to honor the fact that you've been here? That would have been such a good move for them. You know, can you imagine the publicity they would have got from that? Oh, Levi's honors the people that were, you know, queued up from the night before, gives them a time slot to go and pick up shoes, XYZ. You know, what happened? They restocked the shoes online. Gone. You know?
Yeah.
So,
But it was a mess, bro, because we saw like the videos and all the palaver over TikTok, Instagram and stuff, but I don't even blame these idiots, if you want to call them that. Like, that's putting it lightly, because there's always idiots. Yeah, but it's how you handle the idiots. These lot in Levi's, and I'm blaming Levi's now, because surely in one of the busiest spots in the world, not just in England, Regent Street, you know, in London, you would think, hold on, this is a big collab with Nike, you know, gonna sell out. It's gonna be a crazy day. Let's hire more security. Let's get more staff in from other stores who aren't doing the shoes. Let's do it properly. That way we get more money. We get more publicity in terms of a positive light. But no, yeah. They were quick to print out a little paper. The Nike collaboration is not happening at the store. It's going to happen online. Because of all the jokers that pushed in, 9 times out of 10, those people were resellers. They weren't even real sneakerheads, like, let's be honest. And look, the game's the game. Like, there's going to be idiots trying to get in and try their luck. But it's down to, like you said, bro, the shop, the retailers, the security. There should be security outside, like ticketing staff, wristbands. If you're not here by a certain time, if you haven't got a wristband, there's no shoes. Like, that's it. That's how you do it. It's not hard. Like, if Lorenzo and whoever else can do it with chocolate bars, giving them out in a certain way and whatever, like a proper shop can do it. Like, it's stupid, man.
bro, they could have done an official ticketed event, right? So
Yeah.
you get there, they'll open the store up earlier, 8 a.m. You have to get there for 8 a.m. You have additional security, and they say, right, it's a ticket-based drop. Whoever has a ticket will have the opportunity to buy the shoes. End of, you know. And that way, you're letting the people, you check people as they come in. You got a ticket? No. Okay.
Literally,
Who's got a ticket? Right. You can come in, purchase XYZ, and you only give out as many tickets as there are shoes. There's so many ways that you can do it, man. But look, let's hope they've learned something from this drop. I don't know when we'll have another Levi's and Nike collaboration. I'm sure there will at some point down the line. But shout out to the little Timmy who was at the store that we saw at Crep City trying to sell us a pair of Adidas's, namely you, bro.
What a guy.
That's how I know it was just full of resellers there, because this kid. So the story is there was a kid at Crep City who was incessantly trying to sell myself and Broski a pair. I can't even remember what Adidas's they were, bro. But
bro, there were some pink Adidas. I don't know what they were.
Dead pair. And I was like, look, bro, like I'm not that guy, yeah. But I pointed that to Broski and I was like, he might be interested.
No. You know what happened, bro? You know what's funny? Because I'm doing the Bugs interview. Yeah, he's giving me an interview.
Yeah, on the stairs, right?
He's coming. Oh, bro, like, bro. I've got these shoes, bro. Come on, bro. They suit you, bro. I'm like, listen, bro,
they suit you.
I'm not an Adidas guy. I was like, you see that guy over there? I pointed to Haas. I was like, he's got the money. Like, he's the money man. So that's when he come back to you, and then he tried coming back to me. I was like, brother, let it go, man. He had all these things that he's trying to sell, like Louis V this and Louis V that. I was like, nah. And then, yeah, he's a character though, because we saw him after the event as we're leaving.
He was outside, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's trying to sell Prozac the stuff now. So, and then
I said
to
him, would you swap I pointed that Prozac shoes, yeah, and I said, would you swap them for his shoes? And he was like, nah.
No, he looked at them. Yeah, what were they? The J tips in it? Was it?
The J tips. Yeah, J tips.
I can't remember what J tips, but they were J tips pair. He looked at him. He didn't want to be rude. Yeah, he was just like, and the shoes he was trying to sell. I think he was trying to sell P6000s. No, after that.
No way.
Don't you remember? Because he was like, yeah, I'll sell them to you for 80 or 100 or something.
Oh,
like,
you might
retail.
Yeah, you might actually be right. I do remember something like that. Yeah, he then switched on to like P6000s. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's funny is he bought them from someone that was selling them for £80 on a stall.
Yeah.
There was like hundreds of P6000s. So he definitely bought them for like £80 and he was trying to sell them to us for £100. I was like, bro, I saw them in there for 80. He's like, nah, bro, not this size. I remember that now. And then obviously we're trying to fob him off onto Prozac. But yeah, anyway, where we're going. He was at that event. He was at the he was one of Bug's interviewees or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of crowd you're looking at. Like hungry resellers. Don't get me wrong, big time sneakerheads were there too. Like there was a guy there from Cardiff who traveled 6 hours or whatever it was. But bro, I don't know if you remember, he was at Laces Out on one of the stalls with one of Lorenzo's samples. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I remember it. Yeah.
So he was there because he was in the Bugs video as well. So like people who were actual
upstairs, wasn't he? He was up there. Yeah.
With the mixed race guy, do you remember?
That's right. Yeah. There's a story with that guy as well, by the way, but I won't get into that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, anyway, like it was just a crazy event, man. Like, so obviously, just looking back at the shoes now, like, was that the one? I'm guessing other than the blue pair, because that was like a myth, innit? That was like the shiny Pokemon cards that you could only get off a whim, yeah. But out of the two, I'd say obtainable ones, was it always the black over the white?
Yes, 100%. As much as I love the white pair as well, for me, I don't want to go all out on two pairs because, bro, there's so many shoes coming out. Like, if it was one of them releases, if it was one of them years where, you know, all the releases were like a month apart or whatever, I might have just bought both of them. Because I do love the white pair as well. What it came down to for me was the fact that I like the shoe and I want to wear the shoe. So it come down to practicality. I want to wear it all year round. For me, I can wear these all year round, even if it's raining, bro. Black jean, you know, it will wear really well and it will age really well over time, even in adverse weather. So that was the thinking behind it for me. Obviously having it on feet as well now, you know, just makes me even happier that I managed to get the black pair. It was the one that I went for straight away as soon as, you know, the thing come out on Offspring. They gave you a choice for either the white or black pair. I just went for the black pair straight away. Those are the ones I wanted. But love for the white pair, man. What a summer banger. Honestly, a summer banger of a shoe. Just got to use a bit of Crep Protect. Yeah.
A bit. You got to use it daily.
Triple up, yeah.
Just to quickly mention before I talk about my pair and my thought about the release, End are still doing their raffle. So the date is the 15th. Is it the 15th today? Yeah. So you got 3 days left. I think. Let me double check. But yeah, the black and white are still on End. Yeah, you got 2 days left, basically 2.5 days. So if you're still after them and you don't want to pay resale, which to be honest, the white pair is going for cheap, depending on sizes. But yeah, they've still got the raffle up. Whether you guys get luck with End or not, that's a different matter. But at least you got another chance. Yeah, it's one of them things, man. Bro, I'll be honest, yeah, like I didn't even go for any of them. Like no raffles, no drops online and stuff like that, because I thought I need a break, bro. Like I genuinely thought getting back from travels, I just need a break. I don't want to hear nothing about sneakers. Don't even want to think about anything. But then the FOMO hit me, bro. And I saw in-hand shots and I saw them like all these reels and everyone in the Discord copying and making them look good. Obviously, Killshot got his stuff, his white pair, and I was like, no, man. They've got me.
Bro, you looked at all the promos and you was like, I'm back. I'm back in the game.
I had a day off. But you know what it is, bro? I'll be honest. The black one initially, I thought, yeah, that's my one. Like that was the one I was like, obviously apart from the blue, weren't even thinking about the blue because we know. But I was like, yeah, the black's sick. Like I really want to get them. But then I thought I've got the Cortez, so I'm like, I don't really want 2 all black shoes. I want something a bit different, and I don't have a lighter, say like a white color Air Max 95, for example. Yeah. So then the white pair started to grow on me a lot, like the gum outsole. Knowing that it's coming with red laces as well, that's going to change the whole game of the white pair. Same with the black, I guess.
I think the black needs it more than the white, though. If I'm being honest,
that's true. That is true. Yeah.
And it completely changed the black pair for me. I had to take the black laces out.
Yeah. It makes it feel like a collab then, because obviously you've got the tag, but you know what I mean? Like, say you're wearing baggy stuff, you can't really see it too well. But yeah, man, the white pair just called my name. I was looking on the on eBay, like they were literally going all in with delivery and everything. 200, 195, I think it was 198. And I was very tempted. And then you copped a pair from Offspring. I think it was a restock.
Yeah.
You're messaging in the Discord. I don't have notifications on in the Discord, but I think you WhatsApp me and I was like, oh, for flip's sake, Hass, bro. It's just meant to be, innit? I was like, yeah, like obviously I'll take them off you, man. But it's just one of them shoes that I know eventually down the line I would definitely regret not picking up, regardless of the colorway. Do you know what I mean?
Here's the thing, though. You went completely left field for me because I was under the impression that you weren't going to pick this pair up. That was my impression. You didn't make any noise about it. You was like, yeah, I think there's other pairs that I want, etc., etc. So for me, being honest, I went for the pair for Kill Switch, thinking he was a 9.5. And then I was like, bro, I managed to get you a pair, and he's like, no. I'm size 11. I was like, oh, okay. Now bear in mind, I could have kept a 9.5. It's a whole size up. I'd rather not, but I just thought you might want a pair. So then I thought, do you want the pair? Because I know you're a 9.5, a 9.5. So yeah, man, I'm just glad you got a pair. And yeah, it was strange that it was like there was a restock, not yesterday. I think it was the day before on Offspring, and I just couldn't even get in there. And yesterday, it was just like seamless. Like I just went in, I carted, I paid, and it was done. It was weird. So maybe it's the timings, man. Time of day, maybe people at work. So
yeah, could be, man. Could be. I just want to ask: is my mic a bit better now? Because I think Taz is saying my mic was low.
Much better.
Much better now. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the auto level on, so I've taken it off. But yeah, man, it's one of them releases, bro. Like whether you're like into 95s or not, because it's a Levi's, it gives it that bit more special, like a bit more of a special feeling. It's not the typical 95. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, bro. Obviously,
Special,
I've entered. It is, yeah, it is, man. And the thing is, like I said, I wanted something different to what I've got already. Like I know, don't get me wrong, the white pair you're not going to be able to wear as much, and everyone knows this that watch the channel. Like the white midsole on a 95 is just not for me. Like I can't stand it a lot of the time. But with a colorway like this, you can let it slide. Do you know what I mean? Quick one though, bro. We've finally got some answers from the guy that saw you at Pata. Yes, Erk and Hass. Hass saw you outside Pata. Strangest come up on the 90. But dude in Foot Patrol happened to be selling my actual size that day. Long story short, got them. Wicked, wicked. Great shoe.
Bro,
Maybe a little snug, true to size. Great.
Honestly, man. Do you know what? I wish you came on the show in the chat that week to let us know, man, because I sort of knew they didn't have any pairs left in Pata when you was going there, and I felt so bad. But bro, like seeing this now, Clayton, honestly, bro, I am so like the hairs on my arms are actually standing up. I'm so happy that you landed a pair, man. Like that's such a great story, and you know it was worth your time going uptown to pick up the pair. So, man, these are the stories that we like to hear, man. And now, obviously, you're attached to those shoes. It's got a story attached to it. How nice is that, man? And it was so nice to see you out there as well. But yeah, man, what do you think of the shoes? Let us know. Let us know in the chat. Let us know. Have you put them on feet yet? Are you enjoying them? What do you think of them, man?
Yeah, that's wicked, man. That is wicked. We finally got some answers though, bro, because you kept asking like,
yeah,
in the chat
and I do
stuff,
apologize, Clayton, man. I didn't. I couldn't remember your name to save my life. I was like, I know it begins with this, but what was his name? And I didn't want to sort of be rude, but yeah, nice to have you with us on the show, man. And so happy that you copped the pair.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Quick one before we move on. This boy has done it again. Lorenzo has done it again. No, this guy. It was always going to happen. Like even Prozac and Scott, we spoke about. It's only a matter of time before Lorenzo does something on this shoe. I think we even spoke about it. And then, bro, jeez Louise, bro. Wow.
He just can't miss.
Wow.
He just can't miss.
I think I even DM'd him. I was like, bro, at this point, you need a Nobel Prize. And he just messaged back saying, love my bro, but just laughing, like leaving so many emojis. I was like, bro, I'm not even glazing. I've just got to give flowers. Do you know what I mean? You just have to give flowers, man. What a guy. Flipping now. But
that's great job on the night on those shoes, man. Like I've seen people do all sorts of dyeing on them already.
Yeah.
But bro, you know what it is? It's the gradients, man. It's the natural flow of that gradient and the mixing of the colors, the coming together of all those colors. The way he does it is just different level, man. It's different level. So yeah, man, this guy, do you know what? To any brand out there, hurry up and just give this guy an official collaboration, man. Please, just do it.
Man.
People, you will not regret it. People will eat it up. I guarantee you. But Lorenzo, shout out to you. I do believe, did he get married recently?
He did, yeah, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Lorenzo, man. Congratulations on your marriage to you and your missus, man. What a time for Lorenzo, man. Absolutely amazing. Like things you like to see again, you know, success stories, man. So
yeah, I love seeing like good people just win, man. And even though I don't know him too personally, like I know a lot of people that know him on a personal level, but it's just like whoever hates on people like that, like Cortez and Clint and Lorenzo and whoever else in the UK, especially UK sneaker scene, it's just like, bro, come on, man. Like just take a day off, Billy. Do you know what I mean? Just if you don't like something, then leave it alone, bro. You don't have to just always hate. But for me, what Lorenzo's doing, regardless if it's Nike, New Balance, or whatever, keep doing it, man. It gets the streets talking, gets the streets linking up, chasing chocolate bars, line bikes, this and that. Like, what a vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, like for
man.
me, if I have to say something to those people that are hating and stuff, bro, bring something to the table.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what
You
I'm
do
saying.
something.
You know,
Exactly.
bring something to the table and make your case, you know. Otherwise, you know, don't say anything if you haven't got something nice to say, you know.
That's it, man.
So yeah, man.
Well, we got an important question. Very important question. Have you ever had a fish finger sandwich? I'm not afraid to say it, bro. I've had a fish finger sandwich. I've had a fish finger bagel. I love fish fingers, man. Pause. Is that a pause? Because you know what I mean? But
yeah, let's pause. Let's pause, man. But
just
no,
pause,
fish fingers. Do you know what? Fish finger sandwich is legit, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever
With some
had
tartar sauce?
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. With tartar sauce. Oh my god.
Banging.
Let's not get onto the food subject, especially when Shay's not here as well, because I know that's his forte. But yeah, man, fish finger sandwich. I've even had it with beans. Like baked beans.
Nice.
Baked beans, fish fingers, sandwich. It smacks.
Nice. Yeah, man. Banging, man. Listen. English.
Sorry, bro. Just before I forget, I forgot to say there was one other item I picked up at Crepe City.
Oh, the jacket. Come on, bro. We got to talk, bro. This was a whole moment.
Yeah. So
we got to talk about it
I managed to pick up this jacket, man. Like, you know me, I'm all about that 90s vibe, yeah. And this was like a NBA All-Stars weekend jacket by Mitchell and Ness. And look at the arms, man. Look at that, man. That is, sheesh. I mean,
so good, man.
Look at that, man. That is just. This was like 100%. I saw it and I thought, yeah, that is me right there. It's got to come home. So, yeah, man. Even down like to the branding on the inside of the jacket. And guess what? This is going to go well with quite a few pairs that I have, you know, namely the grapes. The grapes will go amazing with this as well. So this is like one for like autumn, come winter. Definitely going to have this on, man. But I managed to pick it up for £40. Yeah, man. What a steal. So I'm really happy with that, man. I didn't buy no shoes, but you know, amazing.
The gems like that, bro. You can't get anywhere else, man, apart from like these certain events.
It's the little things, man. It's the little things. But yeah, like, you know, I don't go most of the time. I don't go to like Crepe City or wherever with the intention of buying shoes and stuff, because I think to myself, like, we're already in that circle anyway. Like, if there's shoes we want, unless it's a holy grail and you got cash to spend, like willy-nilly, then yes. But for me, it's like more so the social aspect of it, the networking aspect of it, meeting different people, and the vibes, bro. That's what it is for me. And just seeing some cool shoes on feet. So yeah, man. And then sometimes you come across little gems like this.
Yeah, it's true, bro. It's true. Quick one. Cadella's asking some ASMR nylon action.
Yeah, defo.
Nah, that's joke, bro. Yeah, man. Obviously, final verdict on the Levi's 95, man. For me, definitely flip-flopped on it. Shamelessly, admittedly, I don't care. Like, it's one of those shoes where it weren't the shoe's fault or the release's fault. It was the timing of it. Like, there's so much coming out, so many shoes I'm still trying to let go of. Shoes I don't want to let go of, but I'm like, I just got to make space, make room. And yeah, this was one of the releases where I just kind of had to turn a blind eye. But man, the stars aligned. You know, fate is fate. I was meant to get them. It's a 95 after all. Does the 95 get this treatment every year? No. So I'm going to make the most of it, like a lot of us are. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things, man. But anything else you picked up, Broski?
Literally nothing else. But There is a pair that's coming out hopefully this week for skate shops. That is the SB Dunks from Arts and Rec. Those of you all must have seen it by now, but those of you that don't know, Arts and Rec is a skate shop in the States. I can't remember which state it's in at the moment, but it will come to me. But it's their first collaboration with Nike SB, and it seems like they've knocked it out of the park with this silhouette, with this colorway. Sorry, looks absolutely amazing. And to top it off, they're giving us a treat, and they're also releasing an Air Trainer version of these SBs. So 2 pairs come in soon, this week and next week. These have to come home, man. Simple as that. I mean,
it's a bit of you, bro. Definitely a bit of you.
It's a special pair, man. Look, I mean, look at that.
Can I just say, is it just me, or are these screaming out for white laces?
Well, we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna do a few lace swaps on these. I think that they're gonna have a couple of laces included, but I've got like 1,000 laces. We're gonna try some laces on there, see what works best.
Bro, one sec.
Ooh, wonder what's going on. Broski's Call of Duty. I don't know what's happened, Broski's, but we'll see. But yeah, man, these SBs are absolutely fire, in my opinion. Been checking them out for a hot minute. Sort of wanted these since I saw the first pictures that came out. And then the Air Trainer 1, I think Kill Switch showed me the Air Trainer 1 last week. And I was like, what's these? And it's like, yeah, Arts and Recs are releasing Air Trainer 1 version as well. I was like, what? Looks absolutely phenomenal. Both of them look phenomenal. But Air Trainer 1 looks absolutely sick. Anyone in the chat, let me know. Are you going to go for these? Are you, have you entered any raffles or anything? Because, yeah, 100%, these ones are going to be one of the SBs of the year for me. Cordella, saw pictures a couple of months ago. Yeah, the Atmos vibes, man. It's got like that print on it, like that elephant print almost. But I'm not sure if it's like it looks more like a cheetah print than an elephant print, or even like a leopard kind of thing. But yeah, it is giving me that vibes as well. Definitely inspired by Atmos, I would say, 100%. Also, what caught me, Cordella, was the swoosh as well. That color on the swoosh really pops against that backdrop. You know, it just really, yeah, it's all like Darren Smith. It's if you look at all the details on the shoe, it's all like safari based. It's got little things like under the tongue, like don't feed the animals and things to that effect. It's so cool, man. K them up. Yeah, these are going to battle the Utos. Yeah, 100, man. I mean, the Utos are amazing in their own right. And I think for me, at the moment, it sits at the top of the SBs that have released so far this year. But I just got a feeling the quality on these are going to be amazing. And the fact that 5 laces Kill Switch. Wow. 5 laces as well. So there you go. Lou, yeah, man, I can definitely see these on you. 100%. I can see these on you. I hope you get a pair when they drop. But yeah, it just, for me, what it is, it looks premium. That's what, you know, I don't know whether it's the type of pictures they've taken. The backdrop looks really clean, but it's looking really premium to me. And that's what I like about it most of all. But Atmos influences are there. You can see it for sure. I mean, what laces are people going with? What we're thinking? We're thinking white. Broski's thinking white. I'm thinking something lighter. Not necessarily white, but sort of something beigey, maybe off-white could probably work. Peach colored laces. I've got peach colored laces. We're gonna see, man. Yeah, Lou. What I've very loosely had a look at the story behind these, but let us know. Let us know in more detail if you can. I know they're a skate shop in the US, and it's their first collaboration with Nike. So yeah, let us know. Let us know what the story is, man. Pink ones it comes with, or the orange. Yeah, orange to match the swoosh, bro. Definitely. I was thinking that as well. It's sort of like a washed orange, though. It's not like a full on sort of orange. It's like sort of washed color. I don't know. Or even the background color, whatever that color is, sort of salmon pink. Yeah, I'm feeling the salmon pink on these, man. Thought the bottom was black, but navy. Okay, I didn't know. I thought the bottom was black as well. Interesting. Wait, did you see that on official images, Cordella? Blue bottoms. That's interesting. And I can't even remember. Yes, I can't even remember what I had for dinner last night at Kill Switch. You sent me the link for Blue Tile. He even responded to me, I remember. But I can't remember the outsole. I know there was some sort of detail on the outsole as well, though. I know that much. Let's have a quick look. Art and Rec SB images. Here we go. Let's have a look. So yeah, the box comes with like a safari print, tiger safari print tissue paper. Sorry guys, you can't see what I'm looking at, but I'll describe what I'm looking at. The insoles are quite funky. The insoles are sort of zebra print. It's got like a zebra markings and then the Nike SB and then Arts Rec. 5 colored laces, as Kill Switch mentioned. And you've got really cool details on the inside of the tongue. I think one of them is like a tiger's teeth on the right one, sorry. And I can't see what the other one is, but it looks really cool, man. It just, yeah. But the Air Trainer 1, that is looking nice.
Bro, flipping hell, man.
Is everything okay?
My missus flipping left something in the microwave for too long.
Oh,
and then
my
it was just
God.
like some mad smoke, bro, all over the house. Okay,
Oh my God, man. Well, at least everything's okay, man. I thought someone was hurt or something. So now that you're back, we can relax, man. So yeah, man. We was just talking about the Arts and Rec, should I say, SBs. And Cordella mentioned the interesting fact. I didn't know that the outsole was a blue color, like a shade of blue, maybe translucent even. I always thought it was black as well, but we was going through different maybe lace options and stuff. They're going to come with 5 different lace colors, should I say. Orange, black, white, and that sort of green, off green color, like that's already on the shoe.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of
clean, man. They're clean. The thing is, it's one of those like those Uto, the Uto pair where like all the details are just like so good. Do you know what I mean? So good, man. But yeah, there's definitely a bit of you, bro. Honestly, the details, the colorway, everything. You know?
Well, you know me, I'm a sucker for details. I love like little hidden features and stuff on shoes.
Yeah,
you know the bits where it sort of reveals stuff. I just love a shoe that tells a story. Oh, there's the outsole there. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Yeah, it's like a navy, I think, translucent navy kind of thing.
Yeah, and then it's got what's that? SD. Yeah, I think are they based in California?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego and maybe California.
Yeah.
Maybe
Must be.
That's what it is.
Must be. Yeah, that is clean, man. That is clean. It's giving me Atmos vibes. You know what I mean? Like with the sort of leopard. Who is this? Ariana. Bloody hell. But yeah, man, very clean, bro. Very clean. So you're after these then? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for the last 15 minutes, bro.
Oh, bro, honestly,
If you
man.
already
So
guessed,
much
I'm
smoke.
after the shoes, bro. I'm after the shoes. So,
Forgive me, man.
guys
I
and
probably
girls,
inhaled so much smoke. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Oh man, I hope everything's all right, bro.
Nah, it's all good,
But
bro.
guys and girls, whilst we're on the subject of arts and rec, there is a form you can fill out for Slam City at the moment. There's a raffle going, so get over to Slam City and get your forms filled out if you want a pair. For those of you that are in the UK, it's already gone out live, and I imagine either tomorrow or Thursday, maybe. I thought it would be today. Route One and all the other ones will probably send out emails inviting people to enter raffles. So, yeah, good luck to you all, man.
Yeah, man. Should be one of them wins that you cherish this year amongst all the mad pickups, man. But yeah, obviously we haven't even spoken about the shattered backboards, bro. I mean, talking about wins and shoes you have to kind of fight for this year. This, bro, this is still sitting everywhere. And I think we kind of fought it because the way the white cements went, Jordan 4s, basically the same thing. You know, obviously this is by far head and shoulders in terms of materials, QC, everything. Like, I can speak for my pair and the pairs that I saw in store in Offspring when I was down in London, because they released like a week early before the UK. I think US is getting them like mid-August, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, pick these up with the discount code 10% off from Offspring. Great shoe, man. Great shoe. Is it one I'm keeping? I'm not sure yet, because the Levi's 95 has put a spanner in the works to keep these. But even if I don't, it's definitely going to be one that I go back for. Hopefully it's in the sale. And who would have thought it? The shattered backboard retro in the sale, man. It's just nuts, bro. It is nuts. But Has, talk to me, man. I know we've spoken a few times now on this channel about them. Was you tempted at all? Or are you just waiting them out? Like waiting these out?
Yeah, look, you know as well as I do, bro. That sneakerhead in me, and you know as well as I do that there's always temptation there. There's always temptation there, because you're like, right, I'm gonna do this, But when you're there, and the shoes are there, it's like, oh, should I get them? Like,
I know.
I should get them. So, but no, I resisted, bro. I went to go on, obviously, when I went to pick up the Levi's 95s, there were so many boxes. I think I posted on the Discord group, and I asked the guy, I was like, you know, are they going to be like, you know, are people going to end up eating these up, this, that, and the other? He was like, bro, don't worry, you'll get a pair, like easy. There's so much stock, and the boxes were literally like sort of stacked up everywhere. So my thinking behind these ones and the white cement 4s as well is that I'll go back and pick up when they're on sale. I've got no doubt these will be. But look, last week I was at Size Carnaby Street in London, and bro, there was like black cement 3s, there was UNCs, there was all these shoes on the sales rack. On the sales rack, not even on the rack, on the sales
Black
rack.
clothes are going for like £95. It's so
like,
mad,
who
bro.
would have thought that? Yeah. So this tells me that with all the hype stuff coming out at the moment, the sort of like the Jordan ones, especially, are sort of having have had its day, and it's like as popular as they were back in the day. It's sort of like people are having to prioritize, and it's like, okay, I'll leave this, and I'll maybe revisit another time. Give you an example, like the airships example, yeah, the New York Awake airships, the blue ones. Like, I know it's not as hype as the shattered backboards and everything else, but they're like, Killswitch sent me a link yesterday, I think, or today. No, yesterday. For £68, bro, or £60 at the moment.
Mad.
£60. Crazy, man. I've got no doubt these will go on sale. And the minute they go on sale, and if I can grab it for £100, I'm gonna grab a pair. Same with the white cement 4s. It's not, it's not that I don't want the shoe. Yes, there's issues with quality and stuff, but I still want a pair. So I'm waiting for those to go on sale as well. So both of these shoes, once they're on sale, 100%.
Yeah, man. Even me, I think BSTN had a 20% off, and they had the white cements for £200. So 20% off was £40 off. So I picked them up for 160 quid, which I weren't too mad at because I returned my other pairs as well, because of QC and stuff. So the pair I got, thankfully, from BSTN, all good. QC, box fresh, everything. Yeah, these I picked them up from Offspring because they did a midnight release on the website as well. So I thought, look, if I can get the uni days
Oh,
code to work,
I'm gonna have to go and come
on.
back. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Everything's all right. Don't worry.
No smoke, yeah. God forbid. But yeah, no, yeah, I thought if I can get the discount, I might as well go for them. Even if it is just for a review and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are like either waiting it out a bit like Haas or they're getting them straight away because there's no sort of in between. You know, I feel like if you're a fan of sneakers and Jordans and stuff like that, you've been waiting for this shoe. Like, let's be real. And the fact that people are gauging the release, knowing that it's going to be sitting and stuff like that, and especially with all the shoes, you know, coming out. Let me just hide Haas for a sec. Oh, yeah, especially with all the shoes coming out, bro. Like all of them around the same time as well. It's annoying. So you have to prioritize. Yeah, I can still smell and taste the smoke. Like it is mad. White cement 4s, don't think they ever gone on sale. Bro, you say that though. You say that, man. Because UK, well, Haas is back. UK, especially UK, like they're in the 20% off sales and stuff. So you just don't know. I think like the black cement 3s, the big sizes will go first, but the last few, one second. The last few sizes will defo go to like 100 quid or something. A bit like even the Stash Air Force One. Killswitch sent them to me, £60, bro. It's mad. You know, like all these sales, it's crazy. But
I'm telling you, man, don't sleep on the fact that cement 4s won't go down in price. They will. Let's Leonidas, let's revisit by let's say September when all the other heat is coming out and everything else. You'll see they'll all go on sale.
Yeah, it's one of them years.
Black cement 3s were legendary, man. They were sitting on the sales rack for £80 in size.
Yeah,
or £85 or something. Unbelievable. So this year is different over other years, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it feels like something out of Black Mirror or The Matrix, where this year for sneakers alone just doesn't feel real, let alone politics and everything else. Like grail upon grails, like it's just mad. Like even obviously the whole sneaker den thing. As much as a lot of the stuff he did say I didn't agree with from a certain angle, now I'm starting to understand what he meant from a not from a reselling standpoint, but from a culture standpoint, because there's so many slept on shoes now that should be grails, bro, that should be selling out like that, or, you know, just being loved, let alone selling out, you know? So I do get what he's trying to say more, but what scares me more, bro, is next year and maybe the year after, what else can we get to make it feel special? Do you get what I mean? Because they're all coming out at once, bro. White cements,
also
shat backboards, mad.
Where do we go? Where do we go after this year? Like, where do we go next year? And specifically talking about Nike, where do we go next year after such a year we've had? Like, it's crazy. This is what I'm thinking about because they've literally opened Pandora's box this year.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so what's coming next year? Because you've given us everything this year. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they come up with. Are they coming up with new stuff? Are they going to regurgitate the same stuff? Bro, we've had so many retros come out. We've had grails upon grails, like you said. Yeah, man. One thing
You know what it is? It's fatigue, bro. It's definitely fatigue because we started off the year crazy enough. Like Bread 185s, black toes. Even then, people had to choose out of the breads and the black toes. So there was already indication of how the year was going to go. And then the unions, like it was just mad. Now look where we are, halfway through. We're like, bro, we're feasting, but it's to the point where we're like, hold on, I don't have to buy everything right now. I could even go on the resale market and pay retail or under retail for a lot of these things, let alone the sale.
Yeah, like
yeah. Sorry to cut you on here, bro. What was you?
No, it's fine. I can't remember now, so it's fine.
Sorry, bro.
No, it's cool. It's fine. Yeah. No, I was just saying about where do we go like next year, so it'll be interesting. But it's strange. Like obviously, you look at what the SB lines and stuff. They never get retro ever, apart from the GR shoes that they release. Some of them do get sort of like a retro, but those, I mean, so many grails of mine at the moment, and I'm thinking in my head, like, if they can do this with like the Jordans and the rest of it, would I go back and do something with like the SB Dunks? Perhaps, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Could they revisit that? I don't know. They got
the
catalog goes way back.
Yeah. The thing is, if even New Balance are technically, and I say this very lightly, technically retroing the protection pack, no shoe, no brand is safe from retroing, bro, because that was a moment in itself, and that was definitely due a restock and retro. Maybe a bit too late for that protection pack, but with Nike, they've got the legacy shoes, they've got the legacy colorways, the grails that were never obtainable or even released to the public that they can still dive into. Sean Wotherspoon collaborations to come back, maybe 2.0s, undefeated still to come back this year, let alone things we don't even know about. And new shoes they're sort of tapping into, like the SB95. Who knows where that could go? Could we see even SB Air Max 90s, bro? I wouldn't even rule it out, 98s to come back, BWs to come back.
Ones.
Yeah. Off-white Jordan 1s to come back. So, yeah, man. So, this kind of answers your question. Will you guys get bored with Nike? I don't think bored's the right sort of word to say, but you definitely can feel fatigue to the point where you just need a bit of a break. Like, not from the brand, but maybe just from sneakers in general. Maybe try out different sneakers or different brands and then be like, all right, cool. I mean, I'm feeling these type of sneakers now, like retro runners or, something else. I don't know. It all depends on trends as well,
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It does. But yeah, bored of Nike. I mean, will I ever get bored of Nike after, over 3 decades?
Yeah,
if I'm not bored still, then I don't think I ever will be. It's just one of those brands that I actually absolutely love. No matter how much, how can I say it? No matter how much fatigue we get from them, we still sort of end up going back because, it's still got that. You still got that affinity with the brand. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like some of you, like Trance. I know you love your New Balances and everything else. You got such an eclectic taste, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird one.
Thing is, for me, I feel like a lot of it is age dependent, because you see growing up all these cool shoes that you see your elders wear, your cousins, uncles, whoever, and you're like, wow, like I want a pair of those. And then your mum or whoever's raising you is like, don't be silly, we've got those at home, kind of thing. Like, we haven't got that money. So when you grow up, start earning your own money and stuff like that, you want to get all these shoes and clothing and brands that you were never able to touch as a kid. But it does get to a point, because if you've got most of the things that you did want, you're more than likely going to want to try something else. Or, you might just start collecting other things as well, bro. Like, let's be honest, because there's only so much space that we have for these shoes. Unless you're, like Kill Switch said, a billionaire with all these
rooms that you can have shoes in, there's only so much we can handle at a time, unless you're getting self-storage or putting stuff in the loft and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I think it's all what's the word I'm thinking? Like, it's all a unique experience to everyone. Like, some people always ask, like, people always ask me, how much is too many sneakers? Like 50 pairs, 100 pairs? And I always try and keep it around 50, because I'm like, it keeps it interesting. Then if I have to let stuff go, the things I get in have to be really worth it. And
Yeah.
that's why this year, bro, I think along with you, as much as I'm like, no, there's always something I really want to get, because we're not going to get another year like this probably in a long time, you know. So yeah, man, long-winded answer, but it's a very good topic, you know, to talk about this sort of stuff.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, verdict on the Shattered Backboards. Great shoe, great retro. I think there was a question in the chat about $400-$500 for the OG, or just get this. And I'll be honest, bro, I've never had the original. I've seen it, I've touched it, I've seen it in hand, whatever. But I mean, come on, man. Unless you're like proper looking down and touching every panel in comparison, it's not that deep for me. And you get the cool box, you get the insole, you know, you're saving a lot of money too. So I would go for these, man. Just go for the retro.
Makes sense.
yeah.
You save yourself a bit of money to get another drop from some,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're gonna move on though. Has just obviously double checking any other pickups.
No, bro. Just waiting on the Sauconys. I'm really looking forward to having those Glower Constrictors in hand. Honestly, like you said, it's just a GR pair, but they look so good, man. Honestly, they look amazing. So looking forward to that. Don't waste your money on OGs. Yeah. But yeah, no, nothing else as such. There's a few things I've got my eye on. There's actually a few things on eBay that I'm keeping an eye on as well. Just going back in for a pair, few pairs that I had my eye on for a while now. So you know how I like to surprise you guys with a little eBay special from time to time.
Mellows. Yep, those mellows popped
Oh,
out.
bro, the mellows for like £105, man. That's just ridiculous.
Great. Yeah. I couldn't even answer this question, bro. I'll be honest. I'm leaning more towards like 20 pairs, maybe. But don't get me wrong, I don't still have them all in the collection. Yeah, I don't know, Brian. Has rough idea?
I'm not even going to answer this question, man.
The missus might be watching.
Yeah. If the missus is watching, I'd say about 15 pairs this year.
Yeah, and they were all gifted.
All gifted as well. So yeah, I'm just going to say more than the number that Broski just gave.
To be fair, a lot of mine's for content. So there's that. Yeah, there's a bit of leeway there. But look, we are going to move on. Yeah, another shoe that I've been looking forward to since the start of the year.
Sorry, I just had to laugh at the comment from was it Sliver Endrail?
Oh, Clayton, yeah, what was he saying? And I'm a Nike head. I wear clothes that.
Okay, I love that. I love that. That's brilliant. I love a Nike and I wear clothes that excite the feds. Bro, that is our comment of the night.
Come on, man. Kudela saying Hassa's got the infinite money glitch. Would not surprise me.
No.
Have you ever seen Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark in the same room as Hass?
Oh, come on, bro.
Mansion, Batcave, and everything. Good question here, though, bro. 6 day one. This is a mad name. 6 day one go 9. Mad name. Excuse me. But are the Shattered Backboards really a necessary pickup? Any concerns on alleged poor quality on this release? I won't say it's I'd say it's necessary if you're a big fan of the shoe, of the model. If you're into Air Max, obviously you're not going to feel the same. But if you really wanted the OG pair and obviously you can't spare the resale cash, or you don't want to go near that, yeah, I mean, wait it out. These will definitely be touching the sales, in my opinion. There's a lot of stock. Even like Hass said, went to the Selfridges Offspring, tons of boxes, and this was before the actual release. So if they're sitting a week before, they're going to be sitting after. Do you know what I mean? So wait it out, get a nice 20% off. You'll be laughing. You know, it's not it's a necessity, but it's not a now. I need them now kind of thing, man. Has what are you thinking, bro?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you explained it to us, innit? Your feed.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, I'm just waiting to see if and when they hit the sales rack, then yeah, I'll definitely buy myself a pair, man. They're iconic pair of shoes at the end of the day. They're great colorway. As you all know, I've got the 3.0s as well, which is sort of like a reverse gradient. But I mean, having these in hand, it's nice, man. I don't think there's much issue with the quality as well. There was a lot said about the quality and stuff. Was it going to be as good? I think the quality probably isn't as good as the OG pair.
Yeah.
But it's good enough for a shoe that has been produced in great numbers. Which is good.
Yeah, you would think the amount of stock this looks like it has, you wouldn't expect it to be as good in terms of the materials. My pair in terms of QCs, okay. Like I've noticed a couple bits, but nothing to return them for or stuff like that. It's just I'm just like in awe of the leather. Like even the mid panels, I just got to show you guys quickly. Hopefully it picks it up, but that grain on the mid panel, you don't get that often with a Jordan 1. Do you know what I mean? That bit here, wow. And I know it might not be on every pair, but this pair is great. Like that leather there, beautiful, man, beautiful. So yeah, definitely if you're a fan, if you couldn't get the OG, just go for them or wait it out. But yeah, we're gonna move on before we start wrapping up. The fire red looks like it's happening. The Nigel Sylvester, and I know we saw someone on the walkway, I believe, when they were showing off the brick by brick collection and stuff. Someone wore these, and there was speculation, and is it actually happening? The mini Nike swoosh, the red one on the fire red, it does look like it's happening, but it's next year allegedly. And I don't blame him, and I don't blame them, because you already had the brick by bricks. Also, the Jordan 1 lows are right around the corner, so yeah, who knows? Maybe end of this year there might be something else, or they're just gonna leave it to next year, like with these, man. But yeah, these for me, these are a must cop. I didn't go for the fire reds, the last retro, so and hopefully, if Nigel puts his little spin on it, he can make the fire reds even comfortable and wearable for longer than 2 hours. So yeah, man. Hass, what are you saying, bro? Are you excited for this collab, or
I love this. I've seen some, like, whether they're mock-ups or whatever, but what I'm seeing, I'm liking. Bro, I love those sort of off-white hits on the heel tab. The red is popping. Again, the mini swoosh is his thing. I love that red mini swoosh there. Yeah, man, this looks really clean. And again, more importantly, it keeps that hype going. That Nigel Sylvester hype, it keeps it going, man. Like I'm glad they're not releasing it this year and they're releasing it next year, because it gives us something to look forward to. You don't want to oversaturate. Like with Travis Scott, it was like literally one every 2 months, one every 3 months.
Bro.
Okay, like
3 different models as well. Like,
don't get me wrong, people were eating it up, but I'd rather sporadically like this. So we've got something to look forward to. Oh, there's another Nigel drop coming. Yeah, I want that. I want that. But the shoe looks great. It's not just because it's Nigel, but the shoe itself looks really, really, really good. So yeah, just to answer Cordella's question, do you think Nigel Sylvester is the new Travis Scott? I think we had something similar to this before. I would say obviously 2 different entities, but obviously amazing assets that Nike have at the moment in both of these artists. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's the new Travis Scott, but I would say he's come at the right time, because we've had a bit of a Travis Scott fatigue. So Nigel coming through has been great timing for Nike. Yeah. it's like, okay, what can we do to sort of alleviate that fatigue? Okay, Nigel's coming in now. Amazing. Totally different concept, but yeah, man. I just think they're two different entities, but on the same trajectory, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think they are different because I feel like with Nigel, there's more storytelling, there's better details with like the box stickers and meaning behind the collaborations. And don't get me wrong, Travis has a lot of hype. A lot of his catalog is based off what he did early on, you know, with the Dunks, with the Air Forces, Jordan 4s, and so on. But with Nigel, it just feels more authentic for sneaker culture and less about hype with, you know, what Travis does. Not saying that we're not Travis fans, because we are. We love it. It's just trying to get the shoes is a nightmare, you know. But with Nigel, there's always a story behind why he does what he does on certain shoes and collabs, like the brick by bricks, the packaging, materials. Everything feels like he has creative control. It's not just copy and paste on the same shoe, different colorways. He has a variety of different shoes. Obviously, the Jordan 1s, the RMs, the Jordan 4s, now the Jordan 1 lows, you know. And he's definitely just getting started, which is amazing because he's doing these pop-ups, he's doing these events, and if he keeps going, I'm not gonna lie, eventually Travis needs to step up, because there's gonna be a time where Travis can't keep releasing like lackluster colorways on the same old shoe, and then people are still eating it up because, you know, eventually it will run dry, you know. But yeah,
But I think what he did with the reverse swoosh is like it's clever because it can't really be replicated by someone else now, because that's sort of his thing. So like if another collaborator come along and was like, right, I'm gonna do a reverse swoosh, everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's just the Travis Scott. So it's clever in the way that he did that, because that's his thing now. That's like his tag. You see a reverse swoosh, it's a Travis, you know. So what they did at the time, like super clever. But they all got their thing. Like the buy care thing is Nigel's thing.
That's
you know,
it's
a Nigel thing. So it's nice that they've got their own unique quirks to their shoes. You know.
Yeah, it's true. Even the mini Nike swoosh, and I know Pat, that's kind of their thing as well. But I love a mini Nike swoosh. Like it's just the little bits of detail, man. It does matter. But yeah, for this shoe though, it looks good. I mean, I know these are only mock-ups, and I know even chat saying they look a bit like the red cements. I do get that. I'm not too sure about the heel tab though, just yet. What should they have darkened it out? Should they have kept it a different color? I don't know. Again, these are just mock-ups, so I guess we're just living off scraps right now. But for me, the fire red is definitely up there in terms of Jordan 4 colorways. Obviously, it's an OG colorway. It's going to be a Nigel, so more than likely that mud guard there or toe guard is going to be like a rougher material or different material. So there's all these different aspects we can only think like how it's going to go. The box, you know, all of these things, man. It's exciting, but at least it looks like it's been confirmed. And like you said, bro, next year, at least we have time to breathe and just deal with what else is coming out this year.
Yeah, but that's because they can't fit it in this year because of all the shoes that are coming out already.
That's true, bro.
So it's not like, oh, let's give them a break. It's like, okay, guys, we've got so many coming out this year. We need to push this back to 2026. Oh man,
it's true.
It doesn't look good for us, man. It doesn't look good. But
look, man, it's one of them things, bro, where we moan if we don't get enough, but we moan if we do get too much. And we need that balance, though. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we should maybe I should do what I tried to do and just not look. Just don't even bother. But somehow, somewhere, I always seem to just cop the things I want, but I just don't want them now. That's the problem. A lot of people, you know. But yeah, man, look, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna obviously check on downstairs. Sorry I had to obviously end it abruptly and stuff like that, but don't know what happened with that microwave.
Was it fish fingers in the microwave? Yeah.
Nah. It was this, I don't know what it was. I think it was like some Turkish thing. My missus tried to defrost in the microwave, and then yeah, I don't know what it was, bro. It looked like a shriveled up mushroom by the time it came out. Let's just say that. But
Jesus Christ.
crazy, bro, crazy. But yeah, bro. Obviously, let us know what you got going on. And let us know. Well, let everyone know where they can find you, broski, as always.
Yeah, as always, man. HB Kicks on Instagram and HB Kicks on YouTube as well. Now I have uploaded one of my short videos on YouTube, so I'm trying to make some content at the moment in the process for YouTube. So keep an eye out over the next few weeks. There's going to be some stuff going on there, some shoe reviews and things like that. So for the time being, yeah, just keep going with HB Kicks, man. You know, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Yeah, and check out the content.
That's it, man. Looks like Hass is finally on the YouTube wave now. That's great, because you did pick up the oh, you didn't talk about the pickup with your camera, bro. I don't know if that's worth mentioning, but obviously you picked up the Osmo Pocket 3.
Yeah, I had to pick up the Osmo Pocket 3, man. Got a good price on it. Obviously got the mic with it as well. I think 2 weeks after. I got a good price on those as well. They went down to like £110 or something. The mics, the official mics that come with it. So yeah, I've got the setup now. Just at the moment, I'm trying to get my head around it because, as you all know, or if you didn't know, I've always been like the photographer guy. I do photography, that's my thing. But video work is something that I need to get my head around, and I'm still trying to sort of get around the idea of how to utilize all the little bits and pieces that come with it. So yeah, bear with me, guys and girls, man. It's coming. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a whirlwind, bro. Like when it comes to like video and content creating in that sense, it's all the little quirks and things that you want to put like your own spin on. But you're also trying to learn the ropes of a new camera system, a new way of recording and options and settings and stuff. But it's good, man. It's even me, bro. Like 10 years in, I'm still learning different things like color grading and whatever else. Like it's one of those journeys. Bit like photography too. You know, you've got different photography styles, different lenses you can buy, all these things, man. It's pretty good. But
I will say this though, it's come in handy for obviously, as you guys know, I own my own cafe as well, so it's come in handy for that. Like I've made a few videos and posted it on our socials, and yeah, it's brilliant. Like so, yeah, it's a good investment. Anyone who's looking to get into any sort of video work, like with YouTube or whatever, honestly, having now had it in hand, DJI Osmo Pocket 3, absolutely fantastic, man. Like I think that you can get a really good price for them as well at the moment. So if you look around, you're thinking of it, 100%, I can vouch.
Yeah, it's a great camera, man. I think I've owned it for a few months now. Great content camera all round for vlogs, even obviously normal content. What's great about it though is you can buy all these accessories to like get the camera in weird angles that you can't get a proper camera in. You know, like magnetically mount it to like a pole up there, or you know, all these things. That is so cool, man. It's so cool. And the quality, I sort of rank it like better than a phone, but just a bit less than a proper mirrorless camera. So you will know, like phone cameras are elite at this point, yeah, but it's a lot sharper than like normal cameras and stuff. Like you can see the digital sharpening and stuff. I know we're going off on a tangent, but it's latest pickups, you know. But yeah, great pickup, bro. I think you got to bring it to definitely to Kicks and Coffee,
yeah, 100%.
all that sort of stuff. Because I know you did a video with Crep City too. But yes, it's a great camera, man. Obviously, if you need any help with accessories to buy and stuff, I'll let you know, man.
Yeah, 100, man. Thank you.
Pretty cool. But yeah, broskis, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you for joining us. Obviously, firefighter irk today, bit mad. But yeah, it's great convos. Obviously, chat, you guys turn up as much as us. Like great input, great pickups all round, me and Hass, and even in the chat as well. You guys look like you picked up some heat.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, hopefully same time next week. I've got to just manage this microwave now, and might have to pull out the hose, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Pause.
No. Head's gone, bro. I didn't even think of that.
Bro, we don't want to. Let's not go there.
Yeah. It's too late in the day. Anyways, broski, smash a like on this video. The shattered backboard video hopefully should be out tomorrow. I'm just literally editing as we speak. So yeah, just look out for that. Smash a like. Follow Haas. His links are down below. And yeah, man, until the next episode, broskis. Peace.